So just a brief overview about Becker County Energize. It's really a place to gather people across our community to come together to bring their ideas and find out what's already happening and who are the people that are really passionate and what is it that they want to achieve and what are their visions and their dreams and who are the people with a passion that want to make a difference. So it brings our consumers and just people from across and that interface with the professionals, and whether it's the county, city, nonprofits, healthcare, kind of all the way across the board. We launched in May, and we had about 70 attendees at kind of the kickoff that we brought together, and we co-led with Partnership for Health, and it was a wonderful day. We got people active the whole afternoon. They broke up into 3 goal groups. One is community connections, one is mental wellness, and one is healthy choices. And so they, based on their interests, went into groups, and we had facilitated discussions where they really talked about what is going on in the community, what are those assets, and where do they see themselves kind of playing into that. Up to date, we have about 170 people that have connected, whether it's via email or attending meetings or whatever it may be. For an example, our last mental wellness meeting, we had about 30 participants that showed up, and getting 30 people from one county just to talk about mental health is challenging, so we thought that was a really good result. And it wasn't just professionals, because what typically happens is previous to kicking this off is we would get together as supervisors, or we would get together as professionals, or there was different groups here and there that met, but none of us met together. This really brought all those pieces together along with consumer organizations. So we had Stomp the Stigma, which is a nonprofit in Detroit Lakes that is consumer based only. They're a group of people that have been touched by mental health personally and want to do something about it. We had statewide advocacy organization. We had every single mental health provider in the area had presence at that, along with different individuals, nonprofits at the table, and it was all just facilitated discussions about what is going on, how can we make a difference, and what are some of the things as an organization that we're doing that if we helped each other, maybe we could achieve. But also, in a perfect world, if we were going to say we could do anything, what would that look like? So that's kind of where things are right now, is we're just developing this kind of 3-year plan and looking at what we can do. And we also have Becker County Resource Committee that is kind of part of this whole deal, and that's a group of about 6 people from across our community that are fundraisers and grant writers, and their job is going to be to, once these 3 committees come up with these plans, to really help figure out how do we fund it, how do we resource it, does that mean a federal grant opportunity, does that mean let's go Rotary, or what does that really look like? And so since we've done it, just bringing these different people together, we've already had different collaborations that have happened just in the last few meetings, where people have walked away and they're like, wow, because I was here, we're going to be able to do this or that. We've connected law enforcement with their new, their kicked off triad, and it's a new safety program for seniors, and connected them with the food pantry and also community paramedics, so that we can get further outreach to seniors who may not have transportation or access to foods, different things like that. We've been working with Minnesota Flyers on how do we help improve their programming and expand, all types of different things. And after every single meeting we've had at least one person come up and say, thank you for doing this. Like, this is amazing. So far, it's been very good. And Rhea is my intern. She's my brain most of the time. So, do you want to talk about your experience or what you?
It's great to see all these organizations coming together. I'm from a smaller town, so we don't have anything like this, but we're the county seat, so it's like, what are we doing? And hearing how this is being done, it would be great to bring that back and do something like that in my own town, and just to see everyone come together and the ideas, and like Karen said, to not reinvent the wheel. A lot of the stuff already exists. It's just that awareness factor that's huge that people don't realize. So. Yeah.